What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to look at the activities for the ReZero collaboration event. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in ROX? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. So if you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. After the maintenance earlier this morning, the collaboration event between ROX and the ReZero anime has also been implemented in the game. So let's take a look at all the activities that are also added together with its corresponding rewards. The first activity, which is called the Replay Challenge, is a new instance. The main goal of this activity is to survive all the waves of enemies that will spawn inside. The layout of this instance is basically the layout of the Endless Tower, so there's nothing really new or something special about the visuals. What makes this activity unique is that you can select between 4 available classes that you can use. These are the Lord Knight, Royal Guard, Archbishop, and Shura. After selecting a class, you will then select the equipment, stats, and cards that you want to use inside the instance. This will be my first time trying out this instance, so I'm not really sure what job is the best for this activity. I will probably try the Shura and Royal Guard since these are also my main characters in the game. For the rewards, each floor or wave that you complete inside the instance will grant you the following items. The Auto Gacha coin, which is obviously used for the event's gacha machine. The Mansion key, which will be used in activity number 4. The Kingdom Gold coin, which is one of the currencies used in the event store. The Royal Selection points, which are the EXP materials that you need in order to level up the event pass. And the Soul of Rebirth, which is used to refresh the options available when building your character in the Replay Challenge. Ideally, you must reach floor or wave number 8 in this activity, because this is part of the missions in the activity number 5, which is the event pass. I will show you that later in the video. You also have to take note that the reward chance to the Replay Challenge is limited, as you will only get a reward chance every 48 hours. Moving on to the second activity, which is called the Witch's Tea Party. This is very straightforward as this is your typical sign-in activity in almost every event in ROX. The main prize for this activity is the REM hairstyle that you can get on the 7th day. On to the third activity, which is called the Guest from Another World. There are 3 options available for this. You have Natsuki, Emilia, and Rem. Basically, you will select one of these characters and you will have daily missions that you have to complete in order to get a favor box. The favor box contains different day-to-day materials in the game, as well as the gift item of the selected NPC. For example, Emilia's favorite item is the flower brooch, which you can get from her favor box. In addition to her favorite item, you can also get a royal selection pack which contains a mansion key, Gacha Coin, and Zenny. Once you get the favorite item of Emilia, you will gift that item to her in order to increase her favor. The main goal of this activity is to increase her favor to 1k in order to get the main prize, which is Emilia's eye design. You can also get the mansion key, gold coin, and gacha coin when increasing her favor. Also take note that you can get the royal selection pack when consuming your Odin's blessing, although it doesn't indicate it in the rules if there is a limit per day. Moving on to the fourth activity, which is the door to Beatrice. This is where you will use the mansion key that you will get from the other activities. As you can see, there are 5 doors that you need to unlock in your screen. Each door contains different progression materials as well as coins used in the gacha machine and event store. The counter on top of the event window indicates that if you have completed 5 floors in this activity, a special door will appear called the relic door. And inside, you will have a chance to get the mount and pet for this collaboration event. Speaking of the pet and mount, let's check out the stats provided by the Puck pet. From the aptitude alone, this is a pet for the physical penetration build, and the pet's element is fire. The pet skills are also similar to the other fire element pets. I wish I could get this pet as this would be a perfect fit for my LK and Shura. Anyway, moving on to the mount, which is the white whale. This is a 2-seater mount, meaning you can have 2 characters riding the whale at the same time, which is quite nice, especially if you are hunting MVP and mini monsters in the game. The reason for this is because the speed of this mount is very high. And last but not the least is the event pass, which is basically the same as the monthly kingdom pass. The main difference between the two are the rewards and how you increase each level. When your character is a male, the costume that you will get at level 1 is the Natsuki tracksuit, and if your character is a female, the costume that you will get is the Emilia outfit. Now, in order to level up the pass, you have to complete daily and challenge missions. These missions are very easy and straightforward, as this is also your typical missions in the Kingdom Pass. For the challenge quest, these are cumulative missions that are also very easy to do, like completing guild orders, doing life skills, and hunting MVP and mini monsters. However, at the latter part of the list, this is where you need to reach the 8th wave or floor of the first activity replay challenge. That is why I mentioned earlier, ideally, you need to complete at least 8 floors for this activity. At the last level of the event pass, this is where you will get the event blue card album. Note that you can also get the event pass EXP whenever you are consuming your Odin's blessing in the wild. I think in order to reach the max level of the event pass, you need to complete all the daily and challenge quests, complete the replay challenge, and consume Odin's blessing every day throughout the duration of the event. Now that we've covered all the activities in this event, let's check out the event gacha. As you can see, this is where you can get the gold and blue collaboration cards, as well as the other event costumes in the game. Of course, the odds of getting these items are very low. It's basically a staple when it comes to the gacha system in ROX. Moving on to the event store, you can also get some of the cosmetics from this NPC. You can use the Kingdom Gold coins that you get from the different activities mentioned earlier. You can also use the shards that you get from the relic door in exchange for the pet and mount. And that's it for the ReZero collaboration event. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.